Hello everyone, welcome to our writing lesson for today. For our writing lesson, I'm going back to the book I read you before, The Cat in the Hat. So before we start, I'm going to demonstrate how you do a retelling of a book, because this is something that's really important to practice. When people retell, they usually either skip too many details or they tell too many details and they may as well have just read the book. So we're going to try to do that a little bit differently. So, The Cat in the Hat. You got Sally and the narrator at home on a cold, wet day. The cat comes. The fish is not happy about this because he rightly says there shouldn't be any strangers in the house when your mom's not home. But this cat decides he likes to hang out and he starts making a ruckus. He starts balancing all sorts of things and, of course, drops them and makes an enormous mess. Now, this is not enough to stop him from all his shenanigans. He decides to bring in a big red box. And inside the big red box, we have thing 1 and thing 2. Now, if you thought the cat was messy, these guys are absolutely crazy. They are running all over the place with kites. They are knocking everything over. Then they realize their mother's coming home. So the narrator, the boy, catches them with his net and tells them all to get out. However, there is a huge mess and they don't have time to clean it before their mom gets in. But the cat at least decides he will pick things up with whatever this machine is, it never says. And just before the mom gets in, the cat is gone and the mess is gone. And she asks them what they were up to and they're not sure if they should tell her about it. I don't know if I would have either if I was a kid. So when you do a retelling, did you see how I looked at the pictures? That helped me remember all the details, because there was a few times when I was struggling to find my words. The pictures helped me remember all the details. Did you notice, though, I didn't stop on every page and talk about everything. There were lots of bits and pieces I didn't mention. I just told the big things that happen in the story. That's what a good summary does. So that's my demonstration about how to retell a story. I'll do that sometimes, and that's something you can practice at home. If you're going to read a book to a brother or sister, you could tell them what's going to happen in the story to get them interested, because I'm betting some of your little brothers and sisters don't like to sit for stories, but maybe you can convince them if you can tell them interesting things about it. So today I want to focus on rhyming words. This book is full of them. In fact, this is a rhyming book. You'll notice that each line ends with rhyming words. Now remember, rhyming words do not start the same, they end the same. You get a lot of kids who think that bat and ball rhyme because they both start with b. But what we're looking for is the ending sound being the same. So our example is right here on the cover. We've got cat and hat. You'll notice that the last 2 letters are exactly the same. That happens mostly with rhyming words, is that the ending letters are the same. The ending sound is always the same. That's what makes them rhyming words. So I thought we'd try a little game, and you're welcome to play along at home. What you need is a pencil and a paper, something to write on. It doesn't have to be like fancy, nice paper. We always use scrap paper in the classroom. Just find something that you've got some space you can write on and something to write with. It could be a crayon. It could be, well, not your finger, but something. Find something to write with and something to write on. I'm going to do this too, because here's your challenge. I'm just going to take this off the wall so you'll be able to see this once I'm done. My challenge is we are going to think of as many words that rhyme with cat and hat in 30 seconds. And my favorite way to do 30 seconds is to whistle the Jeopardy song. Some of you may not know what that is because you're too young, but I think a lot of you still know what Jeopardy is. So I'm going to whistle that song, and while I do, I'm going to write as many rhyming words as I can think of, and I want you to do the same at home. So I hope you are ready. If you're not, pause the video, go get the stuff you need. You can play along with me, and let's see if we can do this. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, I got stuck at the end. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to write words and whistle at the same time, but it helps that I really know the song well. Okay, well, I managed to come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and I just noticed I forgot to cross one of my T's. There we go. So I'm going to show you my words. Let's see if you found the same ones that I did, and maybe you found some ones that I didn't even think of. So here is what I came up with. B, at, bat, th, at, that, at, flat, at, fat, at, set, at, brat, at, met, at, that, at, rat, and this one's a weird one. At. The G doesn't make a sound in this word. Gnat. It's a kind of very tiny insect. So that's what I thought of. Actually, a couple more popped into my mind as I was reading these ones. So you'll have to let me know if you were able to find as many as I did, or maybe more, and maybe you came up with some words that I did not. You can let me know on Google Classroom once you're on there, or you can just let me know about it when you are able to. So I hope you had fun playing along with that. Now, my challenge to you is this. Choose another simple word like dog or pig and see how many words you can think of. This is actually a game you could play with family at home. You could challenge your mom, you could challenge your big brother or sister, you could challenge your dad, an auntie, grandma, whoever. Challenge them and see how many rhyming words they can come up with and that you can do at the same time, and see who can get the most, see if you get the same words or not. Now, you might be thinking, ugh, yeah, I'm not going to do that when I could play video games. Well, you know, if you can't play video games for some reason and it's too cold to be outside and, you know, there's no cat coming to entertain you, you might want to try the rhyming word game. It might be fun. If you do, let me know how it goes on Google Classroom. You can comment on this lesson and let me know. And I would be really excited to hear if you came up with a whole bunch of rhyming words. So thank you for paying attention today and joining me. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.